On the latest episode of Sister Wives, things took a heated and unexpected turn as Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri finally sat down to finalize the long-dragged Coyote Pass deal. For years, Coyote Pass was painted as the Browns' shared dream, a place where the family would build their future. But now that the property has officially been sold, fans are finally learning what really happened behind the scenes. And let's just say, the drama runs deep. Before the meeting, Kody claimed that the two wives he's now estranged from, Janelle and Meri, were demanding more land than they deserved. Meanwhile, Robyn, as usual, insisted she would have made sure things were fair if she had been included earlier. But when the four of them actually came together to close the deal, viewers noticed something shocking. Kody and Robyn barely acknowledged Janelle and Meri. Instead, they acted like they were in their own private conversation, leaving the others completely sidelined. But that wasn't the biggest bombshell. Earlier, Kody claimed that Janelle was being greedy and extremely impatient about selling the land. He even said that she told him not to talk to Meri at all during the process. Fans immediately raised their eyebrows at that one, because if there's anything viewers know, it's that Janelle does not ride dirty like that. So naturally, questions poured in: did Janelle really try to cut Meri out? Or is this just another one of Kody's twisted retellings? When Kody sat down in his confessional, he shared a completely different version of events. He claimed the family had finally found a buyer, and that Janelle pushed him to either comply completely with Meri's terms or force the sale. Then he admitted something even more shocking: he almost made a backdoor deal with Janelle to sell the land behind Meri's back. He even said, "Just sell it out from under these two," referring to Meri and Christine, though Christine wasn't even part of the deal. Robyn, of course, jumped in immediately saying she would never allow that and insisted they weren't going to mess anyone over. Kody dramatically added, "This is why I was a terrible polygamist. I couldn't just say, sit down and shut up." As usual, blaming his former wives instead of acknowledging his own decisions. But fans were not buying it. A Reddit user brought up the moment that many viewers found suspicious. In the episode, Kody claimed Janelle supported selling the land without Meri, and the show even included clips making it look like Janelle agreed. However, fans were quick to point out that editing can twist just about anything. The original poster wrote that the previews made it seem like Janelle was in on a plan to cheat Meri out of her share, something fans found incredibly hard to believe. Comments quickly poured in. One fan said that Kody has thrown every single one of his former wives under the bus at some point, and now that he's on bad terms with Janelle, it's simply her turn. Another viewer argued this was yet another tactic from Kody and Robyn to make the other wives look bad, a pattern the audience has noticed season after season. A different commenter insisted that it never happened. They believe the editing was crafted to create tension, not to show the truth. They reminded others that Janelle is the same person who told Meri to get a lawyer to protect herself, not something someone would say if they were plotting behind her back. Another fan broke it down even further. When Kody told Janelle he had the legal ability to sell the land without Meri's signature, she simply said, "Yes, that's true," but she never encouraged him or agreed to go along with it. In fact, many believe Janelle was simply acknowledging a legal fact, not suggesting they should move forward with it. So what really happened? Was it Kody rewriting history again? Was production stirring up drama with tricky editing? Or did conversations behind closed doors get twisted in translation? Right now, most fans firmly believe Janelle would never betray Meri, not even during their toughest disagreements. But with the Browns, one thing is certain: every story has three versions: Kody's version, the wives' version, and whatever TLC decides to show on screen. And at this point, viewers are starting to wonder who's actually telling the truth, and who's just scrambling to look innocent. With a brand new episode of Sister Wives on the horizon, fans were hit with something they never expected: a sudden, almost shocking shift in Kody Brown's behavior. After years of fiery blow-ups, fractured relationships, and a trail of burned bridges, the family patriarch is now hinting at something nobody saw coming: change. Even Robyn, his only remaining wife, seems caught off guard. In the latest sneak peek, Kody reflects on his past with a heaviness we rarely see from him. The once defensive and combative Kody looks remorseful. And that moment of vulnerability sets off a ripple effect, forcing him to reconsider the damage left behind in his plural family. Fans, however, aren't fully buying the timing. After all these years, why now? What pushed Kody to suddenly revisit wounds that Christine, Janelle, and Meri have fought so hard to close? And is this genuine accountability, or just an attempt to rewrite history while cameras are rolling? Earlier this week, TLC dropped the mid-season trailer, and it gave fans plenty to talk about. The teaser sets the stage for a brand new chapter, revealing each ex-wife's raw reaction to Kody's plan to make amends. Christine is the first to speak out, and she doesn't hold back. She admits she doesn't trust Kody anymore and questions the sincerity behind his sudden desire to fix things. Her guard is up, and fans can't blame her. Kody even admits entering conversations with his exes feels like stepping into a room where trust has been killed. Christine later shares the update with her new husband, David Woolley. She acknowledges Kody wants to own his past mistakes, but she makes it clear she's not letting her guard down. As for Janelle, she looks completely uninterested in revisiting anything from her old marriage. She's prioritizing her friends, her independence, and her peace, and viewers can see she has truly checked out of anything involving Kody. Meanwhile, Meri appears to be moving on as well. She introduces a new man, Ron, and seems lighter, happier, and more confident than fans have seen in years. For Meri, the past is not something she intends to relive. But the real shocker comes when Kody sits down with Robyn, right after the emotional closing of their Coyote Pass property. That land held years of tension, disappointment, and promises that never became reality. Kody admits that finalizing the sale felt weird, especially when Meri and Janelle barely acknowledged him during the paperwork. That silence, according to him, forced some uncomfortable self-reflection. Kody tells Robyn he's ready to apologize, truly apologize, to his former wives. He says he wants to own what happened and set them free from the weight of resentment linked to him. His goal? For them to stop thinking, talking, being about me. In other words, he finally wants to let them move on completely. Robyn is stunned. In her confessional, she admits she didn't want to react too strongly because Kody is famous for making big emotional statements that never turn into action. She is not convinced this journey will fix anything and even doubts whether it will create the healing he's hoping for. During the conversation, Kody reflects on the anger he displayed during their splits, anger he now believes caused more damage than he ever intended. Robyn pushes back, saying hurt is a natural reaction. But Kody doesn't let himself off the hook. He insists that the way he reacted, the intensity, the bitterness, the blame, only made things worse. Now, the big question remains, will his apology change anything? Or is he too late? Because hey, the reality, Christine has moved on with a new husband. Janelle is living her best life with newfound independence. Meri is starting fresh with someone new. These women have stepped into their next chapters, without him. And that leaves Kody facing something he never thought he'd have to confront: the consequences of his own choices, and a future he now has to navigate alone.